Yeah, I mean, but that comes with the territory of playing time. Some guys just need a couple of games to get experience and truly feel the knack or what it takes to be successful in that level, or college level. And I think Keeba's starting to hit his groove slowly.
Did you ever look back once you stopped being a receiver and kind of wishing you were, or were you all in the moment you did?
Yeah. The moment I jumped over and gave up the offensive side, that was pretty much it for offense. I mean, I joke around with guys all the time on the sideline, tell receivers they better stop dropping balls because I'll come back over there, or things like that. I'll give them a hard time, but I still have plenty of things at safety I need to get corrected before I can even worry about going back to offense.
And where do you think you need to get better at safety?
Technique things, staying low, better feet at times. Yeah, as Coach Bowen, I need to run better. I need to hit better. I mean, it's a laundry list depending on whose list you're looking at.
Yeah.
What was it like for you to see your team KU get 5 turnovers?
Oh, it was a great feeling, especially for guys who haven't played that much in the past. For example, Corey Powell, he snuck in there and got an interception.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't played in I want to say 3 years, and to see him out there and it was just kind of like a sense of accomplishment for some guys, and things were finally starting to pay off. You could see it transition from the practice field to the game field, and I mean it was definitely a great feeling. But I mean that was Saturday, and we're back to square one, another game week, and we're just trying to get ready for another opponent.
How hard have you been on Tyler about how it should have been 6?
I kind of gave him a little bit about it. I mean, we joked about it, but at the end of the day, we had to let it go, move on to the next play. I let him hear about it on the sideline, but after that, we needed because the game got back close after that. So we definitely had to hone back in and cut all the jokes out. But he definitely heard about it.
When you do one like that and then you make up for it and get it back, does it cancel it out?
It doesn't cancel it. I've had the feeling before. I dropped an easy pick in the spring game. Could have walked into the end zone.
Sure.
You don't get that feeling back.
Thanks.
You know, you seem like you weren't voted a team captain, but it definitely seems like you're one of the vocal leaders. I mean, if not the vocal leader. I mean, is that safe to say?
It is, in a sense. I've even tried to tell coaches that I wasn't a vocal leader, but they didn't want to hear me, and they told me that I'm the safety, and I'm a chirper back there. I have to get the calls in. I have to communicate with different guys, so there's no way I couldn't be vocal. And then when you have Coach giving me compliments the way he did, that kind of adds another inch of leadership to me. So I kind of just took it on as much as possible. Some guys know that I'm not too much of a vocal leader, but I will speak up if I have to.
Can you give us a little scouting report on Rice and kind of some things we expect to see from him?
Option. The receivers do a great job of blocking. They have a pretty athletic quarterback, and they got a shifty guy in Sam McGuffey. That's who we got our eyes out for right now.
You think it's cool that you're being coached by Dave Campo, who's in the NFL for 23 years. Is there anything about that you like?
Excuse me?
Anything about the fact that Campo was in the NFL for 23 years and you're being coached by him now? Is there anything about that you like?
Yeah, you just you take everything what he says into like perspective. He's been there for so many years. He's done it. But at the same time, you just want to get better. No matter who would have walked into the office that day and said that they were going to be our new defensive coordinator, we would have lined up and we would have played for that man as best as we could have and try to get wins. But having Campo and the knowledge behind him and Coach Bowen and all the games and situations that they played in, you're going to listen a little bit harder and you're going to try a little bit harder to win for those guys because they do know what they're talking about. And at the end of the day, those are coaches who are going to play for.
You were one of the guys leading the charge on the singing. We saw some video of that, and you were right there front and center leading the charge. I mean, do you feel like you have a responsibility to do that, or do you think if you're not singing, anybody else will?
Nah, not at all, not at all. It was just I was kind of caught up in the moment. It was just it felt good to finally get another win under our belt. And then starting a new tradition, embracing with the fans. Because in the football game, they're so far away. It's not like basketball when they're on the edge of the court and you could run into them or something. I mean, the fans are like, and we have a track too. So just trying to bring the tradition back to Kansas football and connect with the fans was just a great experience.
Anybody you don't want to stand by when they're singing?
Not all of them stink. I'm not going to pick any out for it.
How about yourself?
Do I stink?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty clean. I like to take a shower before the game and wake up anyway.
You gonna watch some NFL tonight?
Oh, most definitely. I don't like the Cowboys, but I'm watching them. I'm a Steelers fan myself.
I meant their voices.
Oh.